Hey, what up if I turn that on? Hello, hello, hello. I knew something would break immediately. It's been, what, like 8 months, something, since I've done this? But everything seems working. It seems good. Alright, how's it going? Everything should be... Oh, overlays on it. There we go. More broken stuff. Don't need that, don't need that. Okay. Now, if I just test this, testy. There we go, we got chat on screen. Cool. This is very impromptu. I have no plans for this at all, other than going over stuff I've done while I haven't been streaming. Could maybe do some like video watches and give you like behind the scenes, I guess, if I need to fill some time. But I mean, you're new here. I don't think any regulars are here right now, so I can just kind of go through usually what I do on stream, which is mainly just kind of whatever videos idea I've got at the time, I'll record live and edit later. If you miss anything, they're usually here or on the VOD channel. And then I guess we've got some fun stuff, which wait, let's just see. Music seems a bit loud. Dude, that was, I want to say, literal months of effort. Like, we're talking, so I think the end total was like 201 hours of just recording, and then it was months of editing. Like, I had to script it, try and make it make some sense, and my main concern with the edit was making it not too similar, because a lot of, like, especially the sandwiches, is like, made a sandwich, found a shiny, made a few sandwiches, found a shiny. I was trying to make sure that didn't get very stale. So I'm glad everyone seems to be liking it. It seems to be doing well. And I'm just overall happy. If it gets over like 1,000 views, generally happy. If it gets to more than the subs, basically. Yeah. So if you you've already found stuff. Okay. If you what video was it? I think it was my Indigo Disc video. That was so people could mess with me. And that is one of the many things down there, where essentially I just played through PLA and people could just play the sound to basically gaslight me. And if I look down here and see if there's anything else, there's new stuff since I've last streamed. There is, I don't want to play the welcome to stream one, but that is like once per stream someone can claim that, and I basically stayed to their stream. And there is a Pansard, so you can back me with a pan if I'm being stupid. There's cheering for those moments if you ever want it. I forgot that was me. It's been that long. You've already found the shiny sound. There is, if anything's ever broken and you want to let me know and I'm not paying attention to chat, there's also this one. Bing bong bong bing. You could just scream at me for a little bit. Yeah, well, the idea, like, I'm not sure if it's going to be the same with the shiny sound. Hopefully it's the same with ZA. Is I could kind of do a similar thing, but like with a full playthrough, and that would be horrific for me. but hopefully a fun watch. There is also one that I think it's one that Majora likes using a ton. Okay. If you ever get 100 points, you can waste your points, which has actually been updated since I last used it. Or since anyone last used it. Like, I've tested it, but never fully. So, up there, you can see wasted 100 Pokeballs. That used to just say wasted 100 Pokeballs. But, it's now, like, random. So, you could use 100 and that's say Kecleon, but then if you use it again, Monkey Dory. Basically, any Pokemon that I've ever had any issues catching, I'm just adding to a list, and that's random. There are rarer ones, which I forget what they are. I think you can get some shinies in there. And I think that's it for that bit. But I've got something that I'm kind of really proud of, which is, let's go a bit more upbeat. I've also got a soundboard for music, for like moods, which is just more of a me thing. But I can just kind of like press that, change the mood. If we want it to be way more epic. Yeah, like you need to be invested in this. We need like turn it up, pay attention. Crap kicks off, or maybe stuff just is a bit scary and terrifying. Ooh, I can go through this when I start going through ideas. That's a good idea. I might have to implement that in the Living Dex, because the Living Dex has challenges for version 2 or the Form Dex sort of thing. Let's go a bit more. Yeah, this is fun. Okay. So, music soundboard aside, just to make it a bit more dynamic watching. I also have a fun little thing that I've made. So, you might notice this little guy in the middle of the screen. Hey, Ray! How's it going? You got here just in time for this guy. So, I'm gonna give you like a minute to just guess what you do with him before I tell you. To be fair, I've missed this. I'm kind of getting back in the swing of it very quickly. I thought it'd take me longer than 10 minutes, literally. Even though a load of that was like the setup screen. It might spin. You might be able to do something with it from your end. That's all I'll say. And if you just, I'm leaving him. Wait. Bing bong bong. And you found that, yeah. No worries. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so that is if anything ever goes wrong. No, you can. So it's literally you can do it from chat. The bing bong bong bing thing from I think it was a Teal Mask originally. No, Indigo Disc. I just took that. If anything's ever wrong on stream, just use that and let me know. Okay, I will just put this in chat. No, it isn't broke, is it? Is it broke? You fecker. It should be connected. And then if I do... I forget what these controls are now. It should do. Right? Or have I just got the increments so small? So if I think I'm the only one that can spam. No, it's not moving. Okay. Let me... This obviously will break. Control and C to quit. So then if I refresh this, give me a minute. We will get this to work. I was so proud of this as well. Yeah, you will be able to make JP move. Hopefully. Okay, so then refresh. And it's up. And he moves! Okay. So now you should be able to make him move around the screen just by typing. And then I think we've got... There is ways to make him spin. But I forget what those controls are. So let me quickly open it up in VS Code and you will be able to make him spin as well. The controls are... Oh, it's... Okay. Got it. You can also go like... You can use the full, like, rotate left. And he will rotate. You can rot left. And he will rotate. Or you can RL. So you've got a load of abbreviations. I think... R doesn't move them. So the rotates and all I have abbreviations. But this is basically if I like just leave it away. Because I was thinking the DVD is nice, but if anyone's ever bored and just wants to mess with it, it's there. And also it is always there, so I guess you can just kind of mess with it while it's also off screen. I guess I could always move it because, like I said, it's always on there. I've just got to start in central, but I could always like I think UR moves it. Yeah, UR and UL move it like up left. So if I just, oh, that is RL. Oops. I moved. Just typing in, I just start moving to the right. So I guess I could just like spam it up there, just like out the way before I start or whatever. I can also, if it goes too far, just reset it. Rest. Reset. Okay. So that is the fun little thing for while I'm not here, I guess. Did I miss anything? Oh, yeah. That's just the one thing I'm thinking. Don't talk about it really. I will briefly touch on it. So, fun thing in life, things still aren't great. So yes, technically have moved. Also a landlord. So if you can make assumptions from that, I guess. To be fair, I was thinking green screen is an option. Like just put me back in the old room. But also I've kind of set this place up nicely, so I guess it works. Also, I will say no one's claimed the stream yet with the welcome. So, I guess if you want to close that. Oh, the cheer sounds loud. I might have to... That is one thing. I am using StreamerBot to do all this.
Raymond's Mind welcomed everyone to the pantry party.
Did that not play the music? Okay, I need to sort the music for that. I feel like I just rigged it. Yeah, I'm using StreamerBot, which is another thing that has changed with this. So if I go in actions and do cheers, that's playing at 100%. But if I do like down to like 60, so you will have to let me know, is this okay? That sounds a bit better. Okay, so the fun thing with that, do we remember the absolute like travesty that was catching Iron Boulder? And the fact that those cheers went on for so long. Basically what this does is we can have the chaos, but just not as long. So, can redeem a cheer and have multiple going at once. So they overlap and it can get chaotic, but it will only be as long as the last person cheered. That's fun and a bit of a message. So, I'm realizing how much I've done. Like, I said it was a lot. But it's been over the course of more months than I thought, so there is still more stuff to come. Okay. Oh, God. I forgot about that. So, let's say...
E.
There you go. That is still the same. Okay. Basically... Still don't have a job. Fun times. So I had a mortgage, needs to be paid. I'm now back in with the parents temporarily while someone else is now living in my house paying my mortgage for me. So I'm renting it out. I'm now a landlord. That is a whole like situation, which is why I'm now here. I'm gonna try and avoid talking about that because I just like to not think about it. Fingers crossed something's good like the end of this year or New Year's. You will get updates. It should be fun if it does. What is this on? Oh, someone just commented base on the shorts. No, don't worry about it. I was expecting to have to bring it up. I'm just for future reference. Don't expect me to say it in future. Babe Shiny's always a hard one. And I feel like at the minute... Oh, what was the last one? No, I've been doing shiny hunts, as you know, recently. Because you've been in Discord. I think at the minute it's probably went back to Greninja. I'm very much in the mood for like black shinies. Or because I've been playing Let's Go, I'm very much in like the Charizard mood because that's been my vibe. But, okay, back to, there's still more new stuff to come, by the way. So this will give us more options for stuff that we can do on stream. If I just start doing that, into keyword, I think it's just like, so, maybe, wait, into keyword, that. Give me, like, something to watch very vaguely in general. I mean, if it's by the name, a weird one specifically for Charger Bug, but I kind of get it because it's so red. Like, Vikavolt is always one of my favorites. And I think if I do it like that, so start logging. Oh, browse location, stream, assets. Oh. I mean, apps instead. Text elements, there we go. Yes, replace, start that. Like that. It's a I'm not usually a fan of like middle evolutions.
Raymond's Mind resubscribed for 10 months. It's been a while.
Shit, I forgot about that, but I'm glad it actually keeps the months. And cheers so much for like resubbing for the month. You got a lot of faith in me, but I am planning to also stream a bit more. Yeah, things will need adjusting. I think if I check that's actually on Twitch then. So let me go back in this. Subscriptions. Or maybe, actually no. I can just generally lower alerts by like 6. And that should be fine. Which should also mean... Oh no. Okay, stream bot is separate. What was I doing? Okay, that's up. Tis up. Is it capital G? I need to stop that at 1 second. Stop that. Okay, this is going to be one of the few times you get to randomly suggest a video. So I guess go for it, or I can just pick something random. Which will probably be what I do. So let's go to window. Let's get up YouTube and just pick the first. I mean, we all call me Discount Doug. So this is more just to
my Twitch streams
show you what we can do in future. So if I come over to So, can you hear me now? Am I good? 4 ads? Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so this was the testing that I didn't do, which was make sure there was an active mic on the scene. So, again, we have Doug on the screen. You'll also see, it also
have got.
It says Twitch because I was clicked into Twitch, but I'm trying to do this like ethically, I guess. Well, 7 is terrible. God, I'm not. Maybe how's it going? Also, perfect time because you're the one that calls me Discount Doug Doug. So, if we ever want to watch stuff like live conferences, or you have like videos you want me to watch, or whatever, because I'm planning to stream a little bit longer, so we might have to fill time here and there. We have this scene. So basically, the overlays.
It's time for the advert.
So Ray, you should be fine. But also, that's meant to be loud. That should all be automated through StreamerBot, so I don't even have to touch anything now. This should technically just be ads playing. Yes! I never put ads on yours. You only put them on yourselves. But yeah, essentially, to make
Titties.
I'm glad we're back to our mature selves. So essentially, the overlays here make it look terrible. And yes, I'm just gonna leave it there. I see. Who is this? This has to be. Yeah. So Ruby, that now does that instead of being super long. So there you go. Thank you, thank you. I know I put a lot of work in. Okay, so back to the weirdly, like, I'm gonna mute this as well and just let it play. So, I think I can... So, essentially, overlays make it look terrible to force you to go watch the original video. Also, there is an auto-update and title below, so you can see the name of the video I'm specifically watching and where it's on. So you can find it. Ethical reacting. Hey, mature, like everyone's here. Pretty much. Also, subtitles, because, you know, why not? So that's the other thing I was working on. And stupidly enough, do we want to know where this dumb idea came from? I'm guessing someone might be curious. Let's just go full screen again. And then go there. It's alright, well, we're off. We're good. To be fair, I haven't watched it. How's it going, Majora? Like, it's a long time no see for a lot of you. It may have come from the Doge. So, and Ruby, you might know this because you watched Doug as well. He was doing a stream that he was just trying to make unwatchable. And I might test some things because I've got, when I start going through video ideas, I need to test some things to see if they're actually good for the videos. But it's mostly going to be a kind of chill and catch up with what I've been doing. So basically, he was just trying to make it unwatchable, and one of the things that came up was like, let's just watch it through a window. So I just started doing that myself, and I was like, this is weirdly kind of chill to watch stuff like it's through a window. I thought, what if I just do that like a TV screen? That could be fun to watch stuff through me while also being able to, I mean, hopefully, let's say, like being able to watch stuff with me kind of feel, but also make it look terrible. And that's where that came from. And then also been watching bits of Jack's films, so I was like, let's make it ethical, so let's like give them titles, what platform it's on, and make it worse on my end. Okay, other stuff. I am gonna test that link because that may be something to just chill and watch. How long? Yeah, it's only a minute. Okay, I'll save that for later. That'd be something chill to do. You're making the most of your emotes now. You got them back. Okay, so also if we need something a bit more chill. Also, I've got if you have music suggestions, by the way I've got a little music board set up for like moods, it is essentially just folders. So it's a lot easier for me to just like grab songs that maybe you think are good, but also I forgot to do the recording, so I'm recording stream so I can chop out music. That just reminded me I should always record and stream. The guitars are actually on a wall over there. You can see the amps down there. The idea was actually to start the stream with some music, but I guess you'll have more fair warning next time I start streaming. I'll give you like a half an hour warning. And then I'm gonna try and start streaming with some music, I guess. Like kick off season 2 with a bang. But yeah, any music suggestions? Like, I think, just wanna, I know you go by Lucy as well. What one do you prefer, Ruby? Do you prefer Ruby or Lucy? Or is it just kind of like interchange, whatever I remember to say at the time? Yeah, you suggested before, Lucy? Okay. You suggested before, I think it was Undertale Yellow, a song from there. And I didn't have any easy way. Oh, cool. I didn't have any easy way to add it. But now I can just like drop them in the folder and it will play. And if I ever need you to pay attention, I just click the scary button. And you pay attention because scary music kicks in. I'm embracing the discount Doug persona, I guess. And also, if you're ever misbehaving, I get the option to... Did someone do... It says pre-roll add to disabled. No, I thought someone played the ads again. It's so relaxing. And you know what's even more relaxing? The thing I can threaten you with. I have a button that is just that song. Everything else is a mood, a feeling, a vibe. That's just called Insanity Loop. So if I go through this, we got chilled vibes, which is chilled vibes. We have technical issues.
Bing bong bong.
I only did that sound today. I forgot the little bits. The ad, has Twitch changed my ads thing? I should have only pre-roll. And thank God we're not playing PLA. Let me just quickly check that, because that shouldn't be a thing. Stream. Would it be an affiliate, I guess? Or would it be in stream? Yeah, just enjoy yourself with that. Ooh, I found the ad bit. Ad KOL. Oh God. Manual? How often do you... We will just let things settle in it. 1.5 minutes. 3 minutes every... Oh my God. Okay, I can turn those off if they're over. If they're over... Okay. Come on. Come on. Have fun, but in moderation. The only limit is points, which they are very cheap in the minute. Keep pre-roll ads. Pre-roll ads, stream display ads, enable to run stream display ads on your channel. 5k, okay. We have 5k worth of time. Okay, I've turned the ads down a bit. So that should be better. Where the fuck was I up to with that? Oh yeah, song suggestions, throw them at me. It's fine. Wait, is that? Oh, I've got links turned off, I think is what that was. But also, so you sent that, but I think Lucy also got a link too, so I don't know what's going on with that. I guess if you want to send me through anything, then send it on Discord. That might be the best way. Oh, that makes sense. Mods can post links. Yeah, I think that's probably the way I'm gonna keep it. But like I say, just send stuff through on Discord. I can get it. Okay. This is where we get to content moving forward. I just forgot that I left just as mods. And I think Majora is the only one not, but it kind of got VIP. So, I have a list of things. I guess. I can throw an overlay on this very quick. And so did I, and it's my channel, so I think we're all in the same boat. I guess if I just go text. And just go generic and copy and paste from a list. Which, oh no, someone's gonna copy my ideas. Like people won't have already done like half of these already because I'm a terrible content creator. Still hate that title, but it's better than influencer. I will never like the phrase influencer. Just doing some stuff. 1 second. Oh god, you can't even see it. I guess if I make it compete with you guys down in the corner, that will be kind of funny. Let's at least make it my font. It's like font JP. Okay, at least that's my font. And then if we do this, and we glitch on. Okay, there we go. I could do, or I could VIP. You kind of got the choice. 11 hours ago. We got a few new faces today. Yeah, new place. I'm back with the parents temporarily. That's basically long and short. Today it's been about 6 minutes recording, 35 minutes, half an hour. So on the screen right here, yeah, still getting back still getting back used to it. We have some video ideas, which I guess later on I'll throw like a poll in Discord or something new that I guess I could mess with. So we've got ideas that I want to do, some more timely than others. Scarlet and Violet Pokedex from scratch, because I realized even though I have a living dex, because I've done it from so many different games, that does not count for just the shiny Meloetta standard. So I thought, why don't I do a Scarlet and Violet Pokedex from scratch? And also I'll try and torture myself. It's really not that hard. I'll try and torture myself by doing it all in a single stream. So the stream ends once I get Meloetta from scratch. I don't know how long that will take, but if I give myself a day, hopefully, fingers crossed, I could do it. Live and Form Dex. That is continuing what we started ages ago. So, other way, please. It is the one with Shadow Lugia. Hopefully not a 24-hour stream, but it might come close. I don't know how long it'll take. Live and Form Dex 2.0. This is something I think you said earlier, Chargebook, that I might actually throw in. Where basically, when we had the challenges, although the issue I found with some of the challenges where they were just slowing it down and not making it necessarily... Yeah, the starts are included, so I might have to do like multiple saves. But I could also technically do 2 games at once. Oh, God, BP grinding, I forgot. Well, that will be part of it, so yeah. God damn it. That was hours last time. That is literally hours on it just for that bit. I'm gonna check a specific list. I might be able to avoid legendary, so I might just have to do side quests. I've maxed mine, but I'd have to do it again. Yeah, again. Mega's showing in another video as your actual character instead of just the ever helpful chat messages that usually are. Okay. The Live and Form Dex of the challenges previously just tended to slow it down and not be super interesting. Hey, Phoenix as well. We've literally got everyone here, I think. So the idea for those is maybe instead of less restrictions, more, and I don't know if I want to say this, punishments. So let's say, so because a lot of them have to be like the female variants. If I encounter a male one, I have to like go do some push-ups or something, like something for getting it wrong. Fail a shiny could be part of another video. which is also further down the list. So yeah, that's the idea for the living form decks going forward. So I can kind of finish off that chapter and move on to some other stuff, because I'm kind of in a very living dexy mood. Conveniently going on to the next idea, which is like catching every Hisuian form, because it's nice and timely before the Legends game. If I have a job, maybe, depending on how well that job pays. Yeah, like that is something that could necessarily. That's kind of halfway. Like it's a restriction / punishment. So yeah, something like that in between could also work. Like I'm gonna workshop a load of these. I think did we inverted colors hunt at some point? I think that might be in one of the streams. I've done it blind, not shiny hunt, but I did catch, I think, an Onyx blind once by being guided by Ruby and Ray Majorana. That was an interesting one. But yeah, catching every Hisuian form. I might let you mess with me during that, because it's not every Hisuian form, every shiny Hisuian form. I should reword that. You give me ideas. Well, not ideas, stuff that I want to hit on later as well. I've got such a big list, which is why I was like, this might just be a mostly chill stream, like catching everyone up. So every shiny Hisuian form, living dex style, because I like doing that. Pocket TCG. I have a little addiction. Oh, I never oh yeah, orange and blue. That would make sense. So Pocket TCG. I have a slight addiction to it, and I've also been keeping deliberately 120 hourglasses so I can open 10 packs whenever I want to do this idea. And essentially, it will be I make a team out of the 10 packs I open. From hopefully I get 6 Pokemon that I could hunt in games. Although I guess we got all the games on Switch, so we can hunt most of them. And I kind of use decide on which ones you want. Which also, I've now got. Oh, I should do that in another tab. We now have this new thing, so. If I do that, and I do this, and then I go here, we now have overlays. And you don't have to do like polls or anything, you just type 1, 2, 3, yes, nah in chat. We can do that. So Johnson got hacked? I haven't heard that. I mean, that probably if you'd have to type it exactly like this, or just type 1 or 2, and then it will count votes. So we could do like basically the TCG, and then I put options on screen, and we vote on what team I get, and you can see that filled up. And I tried to style it to me as well. And then finish poll. There we go. So that's the kind of idea for that. And oh my god, that needs to go further up. Oh, feck. Over. That's a better place. I do the yes thing way too much. It's like one of my. I say that almost more than I just say like yes. I do think like that. I've done a lot of like behind the scenes work to make stuff just go smoother while I'm streaming, and also make it a bit more interactive. True, but okay. So part of it being TCG is just for like visual clarity. So also if that's a Nintendo one. I didn't realize I had a random Nintendo USB cable here. But if I do that should go into the right mode. If you'll just squeeze me 1 sec, I have more apps to set up. And then, where are we? If I do that and then copy and paste this command. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's that. Okay. So, if I do this, and then technically if I unlock it, allow debugging. Will this work? Okay. We're halfway there. I'm also gonna get off anything and make sure I don't dox myself in any way. No, let me. Why can't I paste? Okay, apologies for this. And we have to do that. There we go. Okay. Back. It's teething problems for all the new stuff. Because I'm trying to like show everything at once. Okay, so this is why. That's what you say. Pocket TCG, not very much to do. Yeah, I will say it kind of has spurts of what I like to do. Yeah, it's just a nice little reminder. Yeah, the transitions. Ooh, I also have to do transitions, but I'll get to those in a second. So, oh my god. I thought I would have been done with this by like, what are we coming up on the hour mark? 45 minutes. So, without doxing myself, to make it a bit more like visually interesting than just like a dodgy camera angle, I can open packs on stream through this and just make it also, if we ever want to pass time, I can open a booster pack now, for instance. Let's actually, you know what am I gonna get? I'm doing a Mewtwo pack because I'm also trying to get Venusaur EX, and I do the kind of like, I'll look for dodgy corners even though it doesn't make a difference. And let's also get in the mood for this. Am I gonna pull anything big? Okay, let's go to the one I spun. See, I've got a Charizard deck, which is what I've been working off, because I was opening Charizard packs for so long. And Dragonair isn't too bad. It's all stuff I've already got, which is the issue. I'm literally just trying to pull Venusaur EX. Yeah, you'll notice if I click on this, I've got 168 hourglasses. They're ready to pull. So we can do some more packs later on if we really want to. But if let's go back to chill. So there's that. Also, lock that. TCG stuff. There we go. Too itchy to save them. Where are we up to? Okay, that's just an idea that I've had for a while. That's just kind of on the list. Like, how fast can I catch a shiny in every Switch game? Which is why for the longest time I was just logging into Pokemon Quest to get points. So I can potentially hunt in that. Although that can kind of like go anywhere. That's kind of like ever present. Colosseum, Living Deck, /100%. That's just like how I'd play it. But when I do really want to hunt in the 3DS games. I just don't have a capture card, and I want the video to look as nice as it can. So when I get a capture card, I do want to go back and do some of those.
Did you know that turtles can breathe through their butts? Have a nice day. Cheers.
I did not. And I feel like I want to fact. Okay, this is gonna be. Why is this gonna go in my search history? How do turtles breathe? Turtles breathe in a few different. No, I'm not reading that. I don't like some of these words. There are 2 sack-like extensions on the side of the cloaca. Oh God, no, you're right. Oh, did not need to know that. Okay, I guess I could trust you with facts in future. 2 sack-like extensions on the side of the cloaca. Cool. Didn't know I'd be learning that today. All right. So essentially, let's get my mind off the weird pee butthole. I want to play through Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness just because. So I can do it like if I'm gonna collect every Pokemon in it, or I'm gonna play 100%, which would be collecting every Pokemon. Oh God, the messiest twig. Oh God. Also, why have I got that? Oh, this is something that I just kind of been collecting over time since the first time I did the Live Index, and also the short that I put out with it. So people have given me like interesting Pokemon to hunt to swap out with original Pokemon. So it's not quite doing shiny stuff, but it's still rare Pokemon in a different way, which I think would just be fun. So I've got a few comments from that. Yeah, so that's video ideas for future. And I'm glad we've still got the shiny representation in here. Let's get rid of this text so I don't forget that later. Clean screen. Cinema. So another thing that this is more, I'm asking feedback now sort of thing. So planning on streaming more while I've got the time. So the idea is if I ever do on weekends, it would just kind of be whenever. People are a lot more free. But let's say through the week, so like today, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, mid-work week, what would be an ideal sort of time-ish to stream-wise? Would you say like better closer to like 5 o'clock-ish when most people are getting off work? Maybe later on? I don't know. Also, I'm planning on streaming longer periods sort of thing, so we can kind of get more done in single streams. Because especially when I think I was going to do the Pokeball Plus video. Oh God, yeah, you're in US. I mean, you could give me it in US time and I could just convert myself. Okay, yeah, okay. So just generally like after work time-ish. And I'll try and be, because I'm streaming longer, Phoenix, you could probably still like jump in at some point into streams if I'm streaming longer as well. So that kind of still works, I guess. Okay. That's partly what I needed feedback for. Also, I saw something, I think it was in Super Potions, like, community and, like, Discord and stuff. Oh, yeah, you've always got to, like, farm those points. For me right now, it is 9:20. Yeah, so in Super Potions, like, Discord and community and stuff like that, they do, like, or at least did, I haven't caught up recently, some, like, events where before I wanted to do stuff that was kind of like, oh, we play stuff together or whatever. I realized that's a lot of like organization and effort. But if you've seen stuff like Safari Week or Ranch Week or Fossil Weekend, stuff like that, stuff where technically we can do stuff as a group, but there is no like time restrictions. Like whenever we want to do stuff or can do stuff, we can all chip in. But it's not necessarily multiplayer, but it's community aspect based. Mainly just because I like doing that kind of stuff. So if I was ever doing stuff, I'm gonna make a bigger thing of it. So the idea would be something like a Gen 1 week or something where we all like hunt in a Gen 1 game or like a specific game. So maybe a game's just come out like ZA. We all hunt in ZA and see what we get over like a weekend or a week, whatever. That kind of thing is what I want to try and do moving forward. I don't know why I went high pitch there. I'll go deeper pitch, moving forward. That was part of that idea. I think that was brought up earlier, or at least something that prompted me earlier. Yeah, just keeping in mind, like, moving forward, I'm going to try and do stuff like that. Because like I said, I was trying to do stuff where we maybe all play stuff together, but it's a lot of organization and work for everyone involved. And it can feel almost like a burden. But if you're doing it in your own time, that's kind of fine. If you're a night owl, you can do it at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when I may or may not be streaming. We'll see how long that feckin' Scarlet Violet Dex is. So it kind of eases a burden on everyone. I think I finally hit everything. Oh, some stupid things that I've got working. So this isn't necessarily anything, but if I do this, you'll notice the game is up in the corner. It's probably going to go off at some point. So just as like one of the challenges I could do that wouldn't necessarily slow me down, but would be funnier, is play the game in small mode, and I have to play in this window with the corner cut off and everything. And also, that leads me on to 2 games at once as well. I still want to do that idea, and I actually forgot to put that in the list. I'm just going to do 2 games, 1 stream. I'm sure I'll remember what I mean by that. You just reminded me. 3 segment, the Dunce Boss. I don't know whether that would be a short series or whatever. I still need to hunt that. That would be... Oh my god. I just realized the full brevity of what you just said. Trying to hunt Tiny Tandemouse on that tiny screen. Even if I had like my LUTs and like zooming in and everything. Oh, that would be hell. Yeah, at some point I feel like I still need to like do some of the milestone hunts like general shiny hunters do. So you've got like people hunt the 3-segment, the Dunce Boss. People hunt Giratina is weirdly a common one. I know that's possible. Is that possible for me? I mean, yeah. Would it be clickbait though if it's kind of true? So if everything in the thumbnail is true, it would be another massive video. So it would be like a shiny Giratina hunt, which is a legendary hunt pre-Dex. Actually, no, it's a Gen 4 hunt, so it is full 4096, no shiny charm. You can't even do that in Gen 4. Unless technically I did that in a BDSP game, which is possible. Because for an idea like that, it would have to be a stupid one. So like Giratina would be a legendary one. Arceus would have to be one. That is still a big hunt that I want to do. Obviously 3-segmented Dunce Boss. What would be other big, like... I guess another one a load of people do is like starters in like Heart Gold, Soul Silver. That would be literal months. That would have to be like a background task. Which, let's get it. Oh yeah, people did Jumbo and Tiny. Like I think Shiny Catherine just put out a Farigiraf one. Which, speaking of hunts, if I go on to my list, I have ones that I still need to do. Oh, sorry, I got a little bit. So I have hunts that I still need to do that have been left over from other videos. Just for these may not even be like main channel videos. Yeah, they're such nice chill videos. And it's just like it's experiential videos. There's like a little bit of a story, but the story is exactly how she experienced it, which is why I like them. I love chill stuff like that. So, shiny lines that need to be completed. Oh, she is. Oh, nice. So, hunts that I need to do. That will be probably short, and some of them will be offline stuff that I'm just probably going to do myself, and I might stream in like Discord, I guess, just to have it up. So if you want mindless shiny hunting on the side, you could have that up, I guess. If you weirdly want to shiny hunt but don't at the same time, you could have it on like the background. But for stuff that I probably would stream in between bigger video ideas, say if there's times when I'm editing videos but don't necessarily want to record videos, I probably do stuff like this. So from my 24-hour camp and hunt video, I only caught one Rookity that I phased on. So I need a second. No. I need 2 more. I thought I only needed 1. Okay, I need 2 more Rookity to finish the Corviknight line. From the redemption video, I need to catch a Cleffer. Because I got too chancy. But the only way to catch a Cleffer, I need to make sure in a Gen 4 game, because weirdly, it hasn't been released in a Gen 1 game, from what I've looked up. So I'll probably radar that in Gen 4. From somehow, so in between this, I think I haven't mentioned this, I went back through, because I mentioned in Discord that I've got all the Virtual Console games. And I went back and collected all of like the Game Boy Icon Pokemon. So every Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon is now in my home, which I guess I can load up my home and actually get some gameplay going on, so it isn't just my face. And let's actually go through that. That's actually a decent transition to some gameplay. Also, you will get to see my new transition. If I turn this on, there we go. So we've obviously got the good old glitchy transition. We have the VHS transition. We've also now got a fun little whip transition. So we've got most of them from the videos. So it's all kind of like matchy-matchy. I thought about that. And it seems like a pain, but it also seems like it'd be fun. So potentially it's probably on the list. But, okay. Let's go back through catching you up. What I've done in between. So, like I mentioned, I went back and got all the Game Boy Icon Pokemon possible. Gen 1, Gen 2, and any evolutions from them. Oh, sorry. I forgot I had it for recording. There we go. That should be better. I record on full volume just so I have the option to dim it. So let's go into home. I might want to load up Scarlet just so it pushes home to the other side, because it will have Scarlet down there and home that side, but if I just do home, it will have it under me and you guys. Or you people. Oh, no, it does the opposite. Okay, you're going to have to deal without me for a second. Oh, no. Unless I could flip the screen, but that would be more annoying. So, the short that just went out was of me doing all the Apple line. That was a fun little hunt. Obviously, all of Gen 9 are done. I did actually go back and get these guys proper. So you can see the ones I did in the video were from Gen 4. So obviously it would have been Sinnoh. I went back and did it in Heart Gold because I finally found the SID for that one. So they're now officially from Johto and can be in my Living Dex. Along with Farigiraf. So Farigiraf can now officially be in my Living Dex as well, because that's from Johto. The only one still missing is I have to do King Gambit to officially have everyone. That's the only gap I've got from Gen 9, even though technically in the video I found them all for my own Living Dex and having origin clauses. They can't be in there, as well as other ones that can't be in there, like Koraidon and Miraidon. Also, I went through an... Okay, this was a pain. I went through and organized my Pokemon home, so it's now normal box, shiny version, normal box, shiny version. So it's easier to put them in place. That was hours of work. But if we go back to this, it will give me some nice prompts. So that's all of Gen 9 done. Dedication / OCD. Like, whatever one sounds better is what one you can stick to. Yep, there's the rest of the Apple line. That was today's. Also, I named these off of what I was watching at the time. So I was watching an Okimon video when I found this one. I was watching a Jacksepticeye video when I was watching this one. Or a Golden Bolt when I was watching that one. But also, if I go to the end of the Gen 9 decks... where are we? Yeah, there's Mist. And there's... Hydrapple. There's Leaf. They're called that because of the arcs I was watching while I was editing the Shiny Gen 9 video. Because that video took so long, I managed to watch all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden before finishing it. So that was a thing. Okay, so what else have I done? The Wooloo ones went out. That's fine. Also, in between, you might have seen like my community posts. I finally managed to get Shiny Meltan and Melmetal. Yeah, that's... They are not shiny, but I might be sadistic enough to do that in future as a big, long, like, background task. But me getting them in Sword and Shield was a whole video on the channel. Which is actually where... There's a shiny one that I haven't moved, actually. Yeah, I might throw that on the list. That will be a long burn of a challenge. Let's go. I know Dominator, or the Domination, whatever you have to go by, was doing that and stopped after a bit, so... Yeah, it did take a while, and somehow we ended up with a shiny. Oh, shiny alchemy. But yeah, Domination was doing that for a video, like, series, and stopped at some point. So I'm assuming that just means it was too much of a pain. But yeah, Shiny Meltan is... Needs to go to the Let's Go games before I put him in. That is a short that can go out once I finally get that edited. Where are other shinies? I've hunted a fair few while I've not been streaming. / editing videos to go out. Clearly I have a drought of like Gen 5. Wait. Oh, yeah. I forgot. This is also why I want to finish the living decks, like the form decks, because I have gaps up to Gen 4 where that's a female Mamoswine, which is why that's a gap. And then all the gender variations there. Okay, so we got Broly and Broccoli. They were from the Pokeball Plus Extra Hunt that I made a short for. We have Copper and Diamond in the place from the Redemption video finally. And there should be some more. Oh, no, none from Gen 4. I was sure I had more Gen 4 shinies. Weirdly have no Gen 3. That kind of makes sense. Gen 2, maybe, hopefully. Oh, we have Dunsparce and Giraffere because I've finished those lands. We have... What's a video idea I forgot? And it's mainly just because I want to make 3D things, which I will go back and show you some stuff. Unknown JP. I know what that means. I want to hunt Unknown J and Unknown P. Potentially, maybe all unknown forms. I maybe just use that as like the thumbnail thing and maybe some fun 3D animation for me to do. But very specifically, I want to hunt Unknown J and Unknown P. So then, I wonder if the time is going to work out. If I go to my start... He's here! I will. I'm back. Wait. I'm back. So that's all the stuff that I did for that. I forgot I changed our starting screen animation because it was just like a lo-fi thing. But I thought, let's just add some personalization touches. So we have Unknown JP actually as a 3D model floating around. Roton Pan as an actual thing bouncing around, being all sporadic. And some stickers and hints towards like videos and that. Also, don't be scared. I know things get scary. Disappearing. Things can get spoopy. I just have fun. Like, I've been getting into... Yeah, that little symbol. It's just... that's the best thing I can do for you. It's like my original logo symbol I had when I originally released the original Live Index video, I guess, is what I'm going to call it. Also, it's my personal brand that is not like YouTube, Pokemon stuff. But yeah, okay. that is the other thing. So I do want to hunt Unknown J and Unknown P at some point. Whooper, okay, cool. Because, oh yeah, because there is also, it doesn't have a male or female form, which I found was weird. But it is part of Gen 2, technically. Golbat. So, these are some shorts that I've hunted that just need editing. Tauros is in there, but can we get to a load of Gen 1? Okay. We have Seal, which is from another short. When I get to the main hunt for these, I'll try and remember which ones they were for. We have Zubat and Crobat. Golbat. Venomoth. Joel and Jolette. Oh, Jolette and Joel. Forgot about them. Monkey Primate. Where are we? We're getting close. Okay. So, we've got the Bulbasaur short done. I've also finished the Charizard line and the Blastoise line. During those, I found some extra shinies. During the Squirtle one, I found some Zubats, which I managed to finish the line for those. And also Seal. And I think during the Charmander one, and this is where things get interesting, and I might be able to just like do some streams where they kind of just left going until I jump back on. So we may be able to do like some 24/7 streams that are left on for a little bit. But during that, I found this little guy. Yep, we're just staring at a load of shinies. Thanks for that. I found Sandshrew, and then I found another Sandshrew. And because of the way I make the shorts, I try and finish every line in the short. So, Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash also had to be a thing. Also, I don't want this to be spoopy. No, that's actually one of the video ideas that is probably going to be done pretty soon. Well, not done pretty soon, but I'm going to try and tackle pretty soon, which is finishing all of that dex, because technically the way I did it, I can't claim it. But yeah, so for this, and I'll throw myself back on screen. Cinema. Basically, how I hunted them was I caught a load and then just had a controller spamming A constantly and just left a switch on the side until I got this little... Will it come up here? Until I got this guy. I also may have automated it a little bit more. And basically, I could just leave a switch streaming, spamming A, constantly churning 2 checks. And another app would notify me if it recognizes the shiny on screen and play a sound. So in the Let's Go games, which you'll notice the icon up there is the Let's Go icon. there are trades for the Alolan forms. And if you go into those trades, it will only show you the Cantonian forms of them to be able to trade for the Alolan forms. And they didn't shiny lock those trades, so as long as you just chain through them, eventually one of them will be shiny. Or in my case, 2 of them will be shiny. So I could just leave a 24/7 stream going, spamming through checks. And then when it recognizes a shiny, it will play a sound. And notify me, notify stream, everything. So you could just like leave it on. It's like, again, mindless checks that even I wouldn't need to be present for. Probably still aware. I may even like have my own stream open for a bit just so I know when such if I get it. But type... Wait, should am I missing something or is that like a misspell? Okay. Oh. I was gonna say, I thought that was a misspell. I've also, in other games, think I might be able to find it. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Trust me, I've misspelled a few things, and the amount of times I've like go over like 10 times to make sure. Because my issue isn't that I'm dyslexic; I rush a lot of stuff. You'll notice the Nidoran line is just something that I hunted recently. Other than that, nothing necessarily new. Other than the missing gap here, which if I'm just going to double check too. Oh, I also got another spare shiny Sandshrew. Ooh. I could actually, before I check other saves, I'll show you these. So, this is every Game Boy icon Pokemon possible. So far, they may introduce different ones. But you will notice, again, up there, a Game Boy icon. So they're all from the Virtual Console games. So if I go through this, it will be every Pokemon from Gen 1. Okay, again, I'm gonna get rid of this. Every Pokemon, Gen 1, Gen 2. But there's also some interesting ones that you'll notice, because I tried to keep in mind what Pokemon could I get with the mark that would be weird. Which is how I ended up with something that I'll show in a bit. So, an Ambipom from Johto with the mark. This Magius from Johto with the mark. You get the idea. All one, so like Magnezone introduced in Sinnoh, but from Kanto, because it's a Magnemite with the original mark. Try to keep all of these in mind. Tangrowth, Electivire, Magmortar, Togekiss, Yamega, all ones you'd expect because Sinnoh did a lot of them. Gliscor, Mamoswine, and a shiny Porygon Z. Because, okay, again, you may have seen this on like a community post, I think you did. But there is a chance without seeing any shiny in Gen 1 that the stats and everything can add up that when you send it into bank, it will be shiny. A Porygon I just happened to get was shiny, so I was like, I've got to make this a very stupid, like, Porygon Z from Kanto that is shiny with a Game Boy mark. Like, that is potentially one of the rarest shinies I have. And then also some weird ones. So you've got a Weirdeer from Johto, Cleavor from Kanto, a Skeleton from Paldea. Ooh, no. I didn't realize it actually rolled over to the next box. Okay, and then I can get to this. Check summary. And there's a Luna from Johto. I feel like it... Oh, yeah, because I still got the game. I was going to say, did I get that ages ago? No, again, same bunch. Annihilate from Kanto. Brigar from Johto. And then... This is the interesting thing, because the same thing I touched on in the shiny Gen 9 video is possible from Gen 1 as well. Like, you have better odds. So that's a 2-segment the Dunce Boss, and a 3-segment, and a 3-segment, and a 3-segment, and a 3-segment. Like, I got a fair few, considering it took me hundreds and hundreds the first time I actually went through Gen 9. And I think that is everything that I finally went through. What were these? Does it? Wait, I've never checked that. So it'll be any of these, won't it? It does. In the good old days of the 11th of the 7th, 2024. That's funny. The scary thing is, at some point in time, these will be the good old days. Or maybe not. Pokemon games might get better. And they'll be like the dark times. Okay, that is everything. So that's generally what I've been up to. And I'm going to see if I've got anything else interesting in other saves. Oh, trust me, if you feel old now, it only gets worse. That is just how time works. Now, did I do it in these games? I'm going to have to go to the end of the decks to do them, to see if this is true. If not, it will be in my Let's Go Pikachu save. Oh yeah, if you're a teen, you're only just starting. Okay, this random thing. Level 13 Moltres, that I literally caught that yesterday. I forgot that could be a thing. That legendaries could randomly spawn in the sky in the Let's Go games. That's completely not what I was looking for. But that was just a thing. Pupa and some Rattatas. Pupa and Corvo. That line is finished. What I was looking for, I have hunted Alolan Rattata as well. They're the 2 Alolan forms I've got. Is Alolan Sandshrew line and the Alolan Rattata line. I think that is generally me. It could be me done. This is going to be me just offering now because I've done stupid things. We know I've done the stupid hunt for Stunky. So I have many Stunky. If anyone wants a shiny Stunky, that can be like a memento from the Pokeball Plus video. But also, does anyone want a shiny Wurmple? I'm happy to trade them away. But also for the short, I radared Wurmple and didn't stop until they failed. So I have potential Wurmple. I don't know what forms they go into. I did, but I've also forgotten. I've got enough to just finish the line. So shiny Stunky, shiny Wurmple, if anyone wants one. Yeah, what games? And I can send them to it if you really want them now. I can send them, I can name them. If you want both. Okay, cool. I guess I will pick this one. I mean, I guess you got a preference, male or female? Like, of any. And then I'll drop them in a save in Scarlet, and then we can trade them over now if you want. Okay, I just picked the last ones of them. And I guess a Wurmple as well. And then you can look back at the shorts I've done and be like, I have one of them. Wait. Oh yeah, I did drop them in home. I was making sure I put them in the right games. I think I've got Scarlet in there. Ooh, I can also show you some fun hunts. So fucking much. Apparently you disappear for months and you do a lot. I've also done some fun team building. No worries. I've done some fun team building in Scarlet. Just like some fun hunts in between. While I needed like eye bleach. From like editing the video. Some like mental space. He can't be moved into that game. Ooh. Oh, I can do Stunky. So, you'll see I've got my shiny team, my shiny hunting team there. I guess I could trade in a different game. Ooh, okay, I'll move it into my shield save as well. It is, it's annoying because I really wanted to get some nice shots of it in shield as well. In Scarlet. Let's go into my shield save. So I just bounce between games to trade them. It's filling time nicely, I guess. Especially with the lighting because you've got gold shinies. So it would have been nicer. That as well. I do love some synchro ones. I found some workarounds for times when I couldn't synchro in certain locations. Can't be moved into this game. That's a crime. I forgot how far back that was. And I forget. Okay, you can work it out in between. I'll just hop into Scarlet for now. Yeah, we should. There are many things. Nintendo is so happy at the minute. So we should get some payback. Also, go on. Speaking of Nintendo, go into Nintendo Online at the minute. And if you've got platinum points, you can get if I do this, it'll let me show. You can get some custom profile pictures, which is how I've got the best boy as my picture. I love that. It's the only profile picture I'll ever need now. I've got Clodsire. Unless they do a shiny version. He's staying. It's perfect. It never needs to be changed. Before that, it was a stupid, like, Mario Odyssey T-Rex. Okay. While I let you get set up. Ooh! That is one thing that should be fun that we might all be able to get together and do, I guess, before Christmas. Because I think that's released on the 20th or 22nd. Somewhere around there. We can all get together and get a shiny Rayquaza. I think it's only a 5-star raid, although it might be a Mightiest mark, so it could be a 7. Yeah, I was the T-Rex from day one until that. That's the only thing that made me change. Ooh! Ooh, I'm excited now. Let's... Well, I'll let you guys set up. So, I'm kind of hunting some of my favourite shinies to try and make a fun team. There's only one I'm trying to find an outbreak for, which is a shiny Dusk form Lycanroc, which I've yet to find a known tempo break, outbreak words, because technically that is a form in the code, because it's not a hidden ability, so it has to be a separate form. Yet to find one of those outbreaks, but in the meantime, got Quill, my Cyndaquil, possibly one of my favourite Pokemon of all time. But these are all runners-up for probably my favourite shinies. I have Jimmy, my Typhlosion, which is just because Typhlosion is possibly... It's up there in my favourites. I think Cyndaquil will always be my favourite. The leaks. I've managed to avoid leaks, thankfully. So hopefully anything you see shouldn't. Serpent. Also, none of these are going to be videos. These are just things that did for fun. Serpent and Milotic, because Milotic is obviously one of the best. We have Obelisk, the Metagross, because his original colours look like Obelisk the Tormentor, which Lucy will obviously appreciate. And we have Rainbowcan, or Rainbowcan. Which, I don't... Well, I know why. It's just such a good shiny in general. But yeah, that's what I've been doing in between as well. And just let me know when you're ready to trade, by the way. And we always know, we don't want you back from the Diddy party. It's kind of the opposite. Like, once you... What happened at the Diddy party must stay there. We don't even want it back, even if you can. Okay. I will hop on now. I'll make sure to connect to the internet because I forget that so often. Especially because most of the time I'm just, for lack of better phrasing, playing with myself. Usually getting footage of myself. Ooh, will this let me know? It will. We can check the dates for Rayquaza, probably. December 20th. Yeah, usually I'm playing with my Scarlet save with my Violet save. Poke Portal. League Trade. And I guess 1287 1287. And I guess. Yep, there we go. So, December 20th is, I want to say, it's probably a Friday. It's usually when they release them. I didn't check whether that was going to be a Mightiest Mark. No, they're all in my Violet save. I was going to say, I also have a load of Shiny Riolu. Where did I pop you? Sorry, just let me find what box I popped them in. There he is. Stunky. Too rare. Big. Oh. That's such a good one. So I'll have... Bacon's one that I've never really hunted, but I'll have most recent... God, what am I thinking? Present Roaring Moon and past Roaring Moon. Oh, thanks so much. I'll also pop him in a box with other shinies that I've got from... You guys. Ray sent me... Oh my god.
It's time for
Damn it, Lizzie. Enjoy the
the
advert. I wonder who's back. If I find him, I think it's in the save. Oh, you got lucky. There he is. Do you remember this little guy? Wait, no, that wasn't it. No, where is it? Oh, sorry, yeah, I forgot to quit. Let me find him. He's here somewhere. I know I won't have got rid of him, and it will be this save. There he is. Less than 999. God, do you remember this guy? I did notice it. Like, you actually did the Let's Go hunt as well. I probably did notice the first time, but I managed to forget in the interim. Yeah, we do love making me those pennies on adverts. But yeah, that guy's still it. And I'm going to move the other one into my box of shinies so I don't lose... I say him. Lose hair. Oh! And I mean, it's the rare but common mock. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy to. Also, what people may not have realized is the Garchomp and Gengar in the shiny video were actually shiny. I did the hunt just for some of the rare shinies. That's right. I think I'm coming an hour and a half. Thanks for making a bang on your way out. Yeah, those were actually shiny in the video. Also, I now just have these on file. The screams really do it for me. Not in that kind of way, but the screams, like it was originally just going to be like the bing bong bong bing from the Indigo disc. But I thought the screams just had that little extra tang. But yeah. We also have Shiny 2 segment to Dunsparce. And Shiny 3 segment to Dunsparce. Which is the one actually from the video from Sinnoh. So I just have these on file now. And also a load of Shiny Riolu. Yeah, you really can't be hunting any other game while the stream's going on. If I leave that on, I could turn it off. But where's the fun in that? Okay, I might actually, because I kind of want it to be chill. Let's go full screen for a second. Let's actually go through one of my shorter videos, hopefully, that I did in the meantime, and give a bit of like behind the scenes, I guess, before we pop off. Also, wait. I forgot this was a thing that was open. Sorry, excuse me. So if I come over here, so I can still have chat open. But wait. Haha, got you, Ruby. Lucy, I'm so used to going to
So tell
Ruby,
me,
but I feel like I
how do you
prefer
plan-
calling you Lucy because I prefer actually using your name. What you will have to let me know is volume-wise, if it's okay. Or watch it,
So
and then we'll
tell
get to the
me,
breakdowns.
how do you plan on making a nuke this time? Okay, sounds good. Avoid combat with him at all costs. Good choice.
Like being any social
Avoid
encounter.
anything it can seduce at all costs.
There we
Yeah,
go.
the blood hunter. Now tell me, who hurt you? All right, a healer. Such a great support to the party. New plot, make the cleric hate its party. A very versatile
Make the cleric
class,
hate
good
its
for
party,
almost
make it
anything.
go against its
Now
god.
tell me, what animals are you going to be transforming into? Oh my gosh.
What models do I
Look
need?
out, we got a fighter over here. Hopefully he doesn't do anything too basic. Wait, you attack him how many times? So what are you playing?
Wait, you're a monk?
Ah, the Holy Warriors. Now tell me, do you plan on being so lawful good that you actually hurt everything around you? Or will you not even act like a paladin at all? Oh, he just throws it back for the real ones. Oh, thank you!
Throws
Rangers
it
are
back.
actually a really useful class to have in the party. They can track, guide, protect the party, and deal some major damage.
Not going to do any of
With
it.
that being said, what's the actual class you're playing? You don't have to tell me twice.
You're a
quit
stealth
DMing.
archer?
So tell me, how lazy do you want to be the most powerful? Oh, Warlock, I'm actually really excited to see your high-level feature. No, you can't have a short rest yet. Oh, perfect. I'm actually excited
God,
to see
this-
what
I
spells you
wanna
choose
play
for him.
D&D
And
again
he's
so
dead.
badly.
Oh, you have a backup wizard? Perfect. And his 3 spell death saves are already filled in.
That was good. Okay. I like that. I know. I really want to play freaking Dungeons and Dragons. That's another freaking schedule issue. Like trying to get so many people together to do anything. I guess while we're waiting, get some hold music on. While I guess we could do as like a warm up. I would let everyone get in next stream. I will actually let's bookmark the channel. Cool. Yeah, we can do that while we warm up next time. For now, to like kill the last like half an hour or so, I guess. I want to kind of do like behind the scenes sort of thing, which would just be watching me talk about me. What weird concept. Also, let's. Ooh, I can actually play it from a hard drive, so I can see it in better quality. Oh, and the short's got 270 views. Did you send it in Discord? Did I miss it? I guess we can do that because you sent it. That's fine. Discord is loading. Un momento, por favor. Is it in recommendations? Nope, that's the one from a while ago. That is awkward because I guess I could. Tell you what, I will temporarily mod shield mode. Let's just copy and paste. Copy and paste that. No worries, it's fine. Okay, if you copy and paste a link there. Hey! Slight prop. I thought that was right. How's it going, Slight Bob? We're just chilling, getting back into streaming, pretty much. What? I don't like the title, but we're doing it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to very quickly unmod. Oh, God. Everything's going wrong. Oh, nice. Well, technically, I'm not doing it today. I was just too lazy to change the title, but I'm gonna be next time. So I guess if you want to follow the channel, God, I feel bad even just saying it. Yeah, we're just catching everyone, everyone on everything I've been doing. Oh my God, this is 4x3 as well. Let's pause this.
No, let's see if we can't figure out what you are, my little friend.
Oh, jeez,
Where you come from.
I saw part of the
is
message
wrong.
you...
I see.
But I mean, thanks for the follow. Feck. How? God, fecking damn it! Wait. Thing is, I knew that. That's a playlist. Okay. That is a whole playlist of hidden Rickrolls. The playlist spoiled it. I'm gonna have to go very quickly. Also, again, cheers for the follow. Alerts were broken. I don't know why. There's common and like they should show up like this. They should show up like that. But for some reason it didn't. I will sort that later. That's not a now issue. Okay. So, I was going to go through videos. Do we have any preferences on what you might want to see behind the scenes of? Preferably something shorter-ish, but if you really want it, I can do others. So, if I go through, the options are probably... The Pokeball Plus is actually a decent length. The Shiny Redemption video is decent. There's some fun stuff in actually the 100% videos. Camp and Hunt, I guess. DLC again. Alchemy, and I preferably don't want to go over an hour. So do we have any preferences on the type of stuff you might want to see behind the scenes for? And then I might be able to give some context too. Schedule, I'm gonna try. I'm not necessarily gonna have a schedule, but I'm gonna try and do most days. So maybe like 4 days through the week, because every Wednesday I have like a games night with a friend. So probably not tomorrow, but like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then from there, I'll let you know what I'm going to be doing on the weekends if you catch them. Or I might just drop it in messages, or probably... I'd say the best place for stuff like that, probably YouTube Community tab or Blue Sky. Because I try and keep them generally quite updated, which is where live notifications are going to go. I guess I'll probably go something... Ooh, let's go something that's like 10 minutes. We can ease into the longer ones. So let's go probably the redemption video. Also because less people have seen that. So there's less of a chance that you've watched it. For better or for worse. YT videos, main videos, and it would be redemptions. If you've ever tried shiny... God, this is going to be a little bit of a mess. But I love dropping little hints and things in the videos that I don't think a lot of people see. And what shows up as a title for this? It's still got Doug's title. Let me just very quickly get rid of this. Where are we? Video view. Auto title. Okay. Cool. Bye bye. So basically, just gonna give behind the scenes of the My Where Shiny Fails Redeemed video, which was all streamed and
If you've
took
ever
me a
tried
good, like,
shiny hunting, you've
30
probably failed
hours
to catch a
together.
target at some point. If you've ever tried shiny
and this was my first time actually messing around with. Can I use these controls? No. This was my first time messing around with synchro mode for getting footage, which is why I did this. Like, how do I say this content safe? This Azumarill trying to unalive itself. Which, fun fact, was the first shiny Pokemon I was traded from someone while I've been streaming.
hunting,
This
you've
is
probably
Happy
failed to catch a
Holidays.
target at some point. And if you haven't, feel free to leave that lie down in the comments.
And the transition
But in my
into the cave, I love it. Because specifically,
case,
it was like
almost
trying to
18
match
years
these
ago,
two shots as close as I
made
could.
myself feel older.
Also, when we were saying about feeling old, this game that I remember very vividly playing is 18. That put years on me just thinking about it when I was writing the script.
I failed a shiny after I'd already caught it. You see, when
Right. It can. I just have to find a way to work it in. Trying to get that scene without the Bronzong in was a pain. So there's some dodgy. If you look here, you can see some artifacts. Trying to actually get rid of it. A
I
lot
was a
of
kid,
composite
my
and
first
tricks.
shiny Pokemon after the Red Gyarados to the Lake of Rage goes was an oxidized Bronzong.
And then that one as well. You can see a little bit when it comes back to this.
Red Gyarados to the Lake of Rage goes.
The
Was an
Bronzong. The Bronzong there. It's a little blurry and you can see a little bit of the actual one behind it. But it did the job good enough. Also, for this, I had to learn how to mess around with emulators and mess with saves and alter them and force shiny encounters, things like that. This actually helped me when it came to doing stuff for the latest
Bronzong
video.
that I found on my way back down the mountain after catching Dialga in Pokemon Diamond. Now, well, technically then, I did catch it at the time, but afterwards,
I
somehow
love
lost
my,
my
like,
original
aside
DS
comments.
along with my copy of Pokemon Diamond, and with it, my first full odd.
That, again, something interesting because I had to make that scene completely empty. Which, obviously, the text box, easy enough. This stuff again in the background, had to, like, weirdly
Well,
Photoshop
technically
it
then, I did
and then
catch
do
it at
some,
the
like,
time, but afterwards,
particle
somehow
renders
lost my original DS
to make it
along
like
with my copy of
Thanos
Pokemon
snap
Diamond,
out of
and
existence.
with it, my first full odd shiny.
Also, I love that item sound. The do-do-do-do-do-do. The best thing to come out of the Isle of Armor.
Pokemon.
They've received
So for this
item
challenge,
sound.
I'm going to see how
that is
fast
just
I
sad.
can reclaim some of my most memorable shiny fails in the most recent
And that was
games and in the
a complete
original
fluke
regions.
of me calling
These
in.
colour Pokemon will also
the
be added to a
Vikavolt.
shiny live index I'm working on, so we'll see what my total is for that at the end
Like,
of the video.
just an odd take that
Now,
just seemed to work.
actually this time. The 3 targets for these hunts are going to be the Bronzor line for reasons I've already mentioned. The Diglett line, since
had
I
to
knocked the shiny Doug
blur.
back in the day. While
Again, another thing that I had to learn. Oh, the alpha one still one I want to get. I want to get alphas of some of, like, in my own mind, some of the most, like, big shinies that I've ever encountered. But again, had to learn emulation of how to do it with, like, 3DS games as well.
managed grinding levels in Pokemon
So that was fun.
X with my sound off and did
And
see the sparkles.
the little
and I
soundbar
assumed it was
on the
just a
side
stupid gender
for
variant
volume.
like
So
Lava
it's
Fett.
my style,
That's not any
but
better.
like a volume
It might
slider
actually be worse. But we
from
move.
like a phone.
Lastly, the Nidoran male
But we
line.
move.
Since I hunted for this one in Let's Go Eevee, I never managed to see it sparkle in the multiple days I tried to find even just one.
They
I
were
hope you're all
actually
caught up
only one take.
because it's on to the first hunt, and I decided the easiest way to start was to go for the Diglett line, since it only has 2 evolutions and limited spawns in its eponymous cave. This should
And there
lead
we
to me
go,
only
the
seeing a
start of it
target
all.
and little to no chance.
And look,
of
we're
phasing
actually
on
here.
any other Pokemon.
We're live on
Jokes
Twitch.
on me because there was still a chance, and it was the literal chance Pokemon. You see, in
And this
almost
is where
every
it all
location in the
started
Let's
going
Go games,
downhill.
there are rare spawn slots for
The
Chansey,
Chansey.
which
That was the
only
bane of
gets
my life.
increasingly more common as your catch combo goes
That
up.
I ended up with
This meant
2
that
of.
after I had the catch
which
combo
is why I
of
have to
11
catch
or
a
more,
Cleffa to finish
the
the
odds
line.
capped out at there being a 50% chance of me seeing one of them instead of either a Diglett or Dugtrio. Needless to say, the first stream went well, but for the wrong reasons. That's right. At the 2-hour 10 mark, just
Yeah,
before the end of the first stream,
It says something that I
a
still
shiny
find them
Chansey
funny
decided
watching
to
it.
pop
It
out the
kind of makes me
ground
happy.
instead of a blue-nosed
And the
mole.
fact that, oh, I forgot
Not
I
the
style
target,
some of it, so
but
you'll
still
notice.
something that I needed to add to my
Your
shiny
chats
Living
down
Deck,
there
so I
have
wasn't
around
gonna
the
turn it
corners where
down.
they
And
don't.
after
That's a little bit of style that I put on
failure,
it.
it wasn't what I was looking for, so let's go with that. I figured out it was the universe's way of telling me that I needed
They probably
to
are.
start
I
with
try and avoid
something
them just because I
different
like
for
to
my first
reset
redemption.
a lot of
So that's
them.
what I did.
But
This time, the Pokemon I was
what are
going
the
to
event
hunt
outbreaks
would
at
be
the
my
minute?
first ever shiny I already mentioned, Bronzong and Bronzor, because
I did love that one. Okay, this shot actually kind of interesting because it was 2 synchro modes at once that I had to keep track of. Actually, no, not 2 synchro modes.
that's what I did. This time, the Pokemon
So this
I
is
was
the first time I figured it out. So this Bronzong I just threw out and had face me. And this is, I think, that might be me off screen, my shadow. Or it might be the rock. But I'm somewhere... Oh, no. Yeah, I'm... Are there any, like, yellow event raids at the minute? Or is it all normal? I can't remember. But anyway, back to this. I'm somewhere off screen to the left, controlling this Bronzong coming in, and trying to do that is
gonna
harder
hunt
than you
would be
think.
my first ever shiny I already mentioned.
Especially when to do this, I have to make sure all the menus are off screen, so I'm holding 2 controllers at once to do this.
Bronzong and Bronzor because I was
And
gonna
they're
be
all
completing the
motion
line.
tracked
If
to
I
them.
wanted one from Sinnoh, then that meant that I was going to have to load up my copy of Brilliant Diamond and learn a method I already mentioned.
I forgot I did
Bronzong
this.
and Bronzor
When I come out of the game, the music actually stops.
because I was going to be completing the line. If I wanted one from Sinnoh, then that meant that I was going to have to load up my
It
copy
just
of
stops
Brilliant
abruptly. I
Diamond
forgot I did
and
that, but
learn
that's
a
quite
method
funny.
that I'd never actually used before. The Pokeradar
Pokeradar.
method, to be specific. Keeping it simple.
First
the main
time I
goal for
properly
this
learned
is
how
to
to
use
do
a
this,
Pokerade
and
to
now
find the
I
Pokemon
actually
you're
love
hunting
it.
And either
Which-
catch it or knock it
this
out
is where the
until chain
stunkies
counter
came from.
reaches 41.
It
Then
was
you can just keep
getting this
reload
bit
the
of
shaking
footage.
grasp of the radar until you see a sparkling patch. This means that the Pokemon in that patch is guaranteed
That's
to
actually,
be
I
shiny.
forgot about this.
Sounds simple, right?
But that's where all
Not
of this
when the
came
chain
from.
can break
It was
by
just for a bit of
encountering a different
B-roll in the
Pokemon.
video.
Or just for no reason.
Because you'll
Even if
notice
you've done
there was no
everything else
camera in the
right,
corner when I did
You
that.
can minimize the odds of this happening if you go for a shaken patch that's 4 spaces away, which I did by using an overlay provided by Austin.
Which I actually did this and didn't show it on the stream.
John.
So this
Even
all
with
had
this
to
in
be
mind,
actually
it wasn't going to be
edited in.
easy, but I just had to knuckle down and root through the green grass for what would be
And
hope.
I stopped doing this because it was one. It made the footage. Yeah, you do. We'll have to figure out the wormhole at some point, and then you can have the part of the latest short, technically part of the latest video. I counted all the same. But yeah, I used to do it where I'd do the fast forward and do exactly the amount of time I'd fast forward in.
And root through the green grass.
But it made the footage look like seizure inducing. So I just had, I thought, for the sake of it, get rid of that specific like smart touch to it and just
for
make
what
the
would be
footage look
hopefully my
better
second
instead.
green
Because I'd
shiny
have
of
to
this
start
challenge.
blaring it and doing
almost
stuff like
2
this
hours and multiple
to get
failed
around it.
chains
And
later,
even then, it
I
is
saw the telltale sparkles I was looking for.
again
As long as
seizure
I didn't
inducing.
fail this encounter, I'd have redeemed my first shiny Pokemon.
Cheers.
What? I didn't fail it.
Oh, and the
thinking
fake
I did
out.
for a second though.
Because I love doing those
It
as
was
well.
safely inside the Pokeball, and almost like the game
Repeat
was
the joke
making up for
enough
all
as
those
well with
failed
fake
chains.
out and then don't
The
do the
moment
fake
I
out.
left the Pokedex
It's also
screen,
something
there was
I love
another
doing.
glittering patch waiting there for me to catch a second copper companion.
And this
a couple of
it's
Pokeballs
surprising,
later,
'cause
and
I've
I'd completed the Bronzong
never
line,
had that happen
leaving me
since.
with 2, technically 5, but whatever.
And
shiny
I've done a
Pokemon
few
left to be
Pokeradar
redeemed.
hunts since.
With my freshly renewed
And
motivation,
had, like,
I decided that I wasn't
I
going to
think
let
my
an
longest chain
8-inch
is
high mole
60
get
up to
the
this
best of
point.
me. So it was back to Diglett.
That was such an annoying thing to try and get done.
Technically 5, but whatever. Shiny Pokemon left to be
So,
redeemed.
We
With my
come out
freshly renewed
of
motivation, I decided that I wasn't going to
that little Diglett popping out the grass was such an annoying pain because I had to cut out a bit of this, take only the highlighted greens, then put them under, then motion track the footage to it so when I
Let
moved
an
down
8-inch high
the
mold get
screen, he stayed the same with the text.
the best
But
of me. So it was back to Diglett
they're
Cave
the
for
little
round 2.
things
Hopping back
in
into Let's
videos
Go
that
Eevee
I
and
love
starting
doing.
a new catch
The little
combo.
touches that
All I had to do was
people
keep
may just
encountering
look
and
for like
catching
half a
little brown
second,
lumps
but it
and
took so
hope
much
that
work.
somewhere along the line I didn't find another shiny chance
Because
the first
I
time.
basically
And it was a
I just
long
find it
line.
funny. Also, another
All
little
I had
thing
to
that
do
people
was keep
probably
encountering
didn't even
and catching
notice.
the little brown lumps
Um,
and hope that
maybe might have
somewhere
paid a
along the
passing
line I
glance
didn't
too. Encountering this shiny.
find another shiny chance.
Weirdly, in the game, there is not a not shiny call out text.
The first time. And it was a long line. The first 3 shinies took me just over 4
There you
hours. This one, though, really tested my patience by taking not double, but almost triple the amount of time than all 3 combined.
I mean, the
Haven't found
typical
it
basics
at
that I like
11
doing.
and a half hours in. I lost all
Did
hope
not
of
this
ever
one.
finding one, but the
What did I show on my phone there? Why did
but
it
almost
choose that bit
triple
to
the
hold
amount
up?
of time than all 3 combined. Haven't found it at 11 and a half hours in. I
It's just the back of my phone.
lost all hope of ever finding one, but the moment I finally found it was well worth the wait.
Oh,
Even if
that
it
would
did
actually be
basically
so
trip
good
over.
if it was like rarer than a shiny to get a not shiny message would be so funny, and someone should put that as a mod.
It.
Yes! Yes!
The curse was
And that is-
broken, and that little lapis nugget
That is why Ray traded me the less than 999 Diglett, because that reaction was so genuine. It took so long to find that feckin' little Diglett.
had me in high spirits. With the catch
I mean,
combo
I showed it here.
668,
668
stacked in my
for
favor to
one
find a
of them.
friend pretty
That was
quickly
only
as
the
well,
first.
which slowly disappeared over the next few hours.
12 there,
leaving
13
me to
hours,
put in some
14,
extra time off stream to
like-
try and make it sparkle for me. And at almost a 20
Again,
hour
off stream. So I found that at like 11 hours.
mark,
We're
with a tapped
just
out
short
999
of 20
catch
hours
combo.
there. I broke the combo counter. And also, it's over 1,000, like
And
almost
very
1,500.
comfortably over 1,000 caught. The game
I'm just mimicking my own script here.
saw fit that it was time to reward my perseverance.
Oh my god! Before I had the
Now let's just stop for a second
Gyarados.
and remember what I said
I
earlier.
just had terrible luck. Like sometimes it happens. I did have 2 shiny Rattatas within a 20 chain of the combo, so I kind of redeemed it a little bit. This I would have done differently because it just
you
put a
guessed
whole
it.
section that
It was
was
almost
there.
like Christmas,
But I guess
except it was specifically one of those moments where you have to pretend to like a present that you know
and
you'll
the
never
bit where a
use.
feckin'
The
just
game
gave it.
decided to give me another shiny
It
chance that I
broke
wasn't
my
looking for.
999 chain,
Now,
which was
I know
such
what
a
you're
letdown.
thinking. Why don't I just let it despawn and keep the chain going? But while I still need one for my shiny decks, I can't turn down the opportunity. So with it,
Which, yeah, like I've said, anything from videos or shorts or like Hunter to do, I try and finish the lines. So that's why I couldn't let it go. I needed to get close to
safely
finishing the
tucked away
line.
in a
Plus, like I said, you're newer here. For my shiny living decks, I've got an origin clause. So any Pokemon has to be from the original region or the earliest region its line was in. That is commitment without the shiny charm. Like, you're going full 1496 odds with that. I don't envy you there. But yeah, back to my my origin clause. So let's say I have a Pikachu. An entire day. Oh god. I think the best way I found to do was like do like hour stints. So I'd get eggs for half an hour, hatch for half an hour, and kind of do it like that and break it up. That was the best way I found it. Some days would be like 8-hour shifts doing it. But yeah. So back to the example. Pikachu, obviously from Kanto. Raichu from Kanto. Okay, smart way to do it as well. So, great minds think alike. But if I go to finish off the line for Pikachu, Pichu is part of the line. Pichu was technically introduced in Gen 2, but you can get Pichu in Kanto, not in the Let's Go games, but you can in Fire Red and Leaf Green. So technically, as part of my origin clause, I have to get that from Kanto. So just for context of anything that I might do in future, because I don't think I've ever properly explained that. Which I have ways to do that. I just have to figure it out. It's more like roundabout ways, the same way I did the Dunsparce.
Pokeball. It was on to round 3 of this hunt. But this time, I didn't need a Chansey for my shiny deck, so if they appeared
Back
in
to
front
that
of
point.
me, I
Didn't
could
need
just
a
leave them
Chansey.
be and continue
And
searching
more
for a
Thanos
Diglett with a
snapping.
blue Tic Tac for a nose. And these Diglett hunting streams were starting to feel more cursed than ever, just trying to find this last one. Which
this
I
go
ended
up
up
to
finding
24
offline
hours?
between streams.
Okay. So, funny thing about that,
Which I ended up finding offline
it's something, essentially, I like to try and get some exercise in. If I've got like a video that I want to finish or a challenge I want to complete, I still want to get some exercise. So I literally, like, I've got a standing desk. I put it up to the highest height and I was just jogging on the spot. Yep. I always try and do callbacks. So if anyone's been watching for a bit, they'll get a bit more like investment in the video if they watch more of the stuff. So the more of the stuff you watch, man, hopefully the better they get. Also, it helps me link back to other videos. But yeah, Chansey, bane in my life.
between streams.
But now don't
So
need it.
my
But yeah, for this one, I was just, I guess it is kind of the one story through line. I was just jogging on the spot. Just also probably watching something on another monitor as I got it.
stupid superstitious
Which is
reason
something that I
ended up
actually
being
did
true.
in my
Almost 3 hours
camping
later,
video.
But regardless, at 22 and a half
God,
hours,
the footage
I
looks
had
so
my
bad.
second target that would eventually become a trio.
Yeah, something I did in my camping video
Speaking of trios,
was the
my
exact
last
same
target
thing,
was
just
Nidoking,
jogging on the spot.
Or in this case, the Nidoran male
Get
that I
some
never
exercising
found
because I was
during my
like, I
first
need
time
to do
playing
something.
Let's Go
I've
Eevee.
just been sassy here
With maybe
for
50
12
plus
hours
hours already
straight.
invested into this before I even started the
Again,
challenge,
that is probably the
and
same footage
25
from
more
before.
hours put into it at this point. The
25
tried and true
hours, God.
shiny paranoia was kicking in full swing.
Also,
So, after
that's
double
a
checking that I had my
weeping
lure
bell
active
there.
to maximise my odds,
You'll
I
notice
was back on
something
with the grind,
maybe
or
afterwards.
not. At this point, I could have stopped since
There-
I
there's a
technically redeemed
Nidoran there.
all of the Pokemon I'd previously failed. But because I hate myself, I was going to
But
do it for
now it's
extra
a victory
credit
bell,
and finish the
because the
Nidoran
moment I
male
got
line
it as like
I'd
a
already done for
celebration.
the other two targets.
I evolved
So,
it.
with 25 hours, 11 minutes, and 48 seconds on the clock, we're
The time is
officially
actually
into
slowed
overtime.
down there, if you notice as
And
well.
well over time we go. With a little golden rat appearing about 40 minutes later.
So, if you remember the rat that I showed you before called Pupa, that was from this video.
To try and be my trophy for completing the challenge. Like I've already mentioned, I did
And also, I did fudge it a little bit. I'm remembering what I did here.
have one of these already in my shiny decks, so I had to catch it for my collection.
So, I caught that Rattata. Yeah, especially since it was in Arceus. Like, it makes sense that it should have been in Scarlet and Violet. But I guess you're like, it's that or Vivillon and like the Scatterbug line. So, the way I fudge this, because I have a little bit of a visual effects background, so this stuff is like nothing if I need to fix it. But, Shiny Rattata, called Pupa, you saw that before.
Luckily enough for once, a shiny that I did find
This one,
during my original playthrough was a shiny rat.
this Raticate, shiny. You'll see the date is the 12th, or the 2nd of the 12th, 2018. Because I caught that not long after the Let's Go games released. You'll also notice, because if people follow, they know I only catch things in Pokeballs. This Raticate was caught in a Premier Ball, and I just put the Pokeball icon over and tried to make it match. So, essentially, I could write a little bit of a better story, but that is like one of the only times I've ever had to do something like that, because I wrote the script without realizing that the footage was actually wrong. Oh, that's sick. I mean, I hope you enjoy it. Like, my background mainly is in like video editing, visual effects, and motion graphics. Like those are my three main things. So I mean, hopefully you enjoy it because I mean I do. And I would say this has been some of the stuff because there's some weird problem solving that I've had to do making videos. So maybe if you start making stuff, even if you don't put it out, there's some interesting problem solving that might give you some good experience for that kind of stuff.
For my
if
own
you wanna go into it.
sanity, I was going to count.
And again, for some reason, I love those particle effects in this video. Even
I had to catch it for my collection.
what did you get? What? No, I missed it. What did you get?
Funnily enough, for once, a shiny that I did find during my original playthrough
You'll
was a
notice,
shiny
like,
Raticate,
the effects
which,
is very
for
like
my own
little
sanity,
touches as
I
well.
was gonna
So
count
the
as
fact
part
that
of my
all of
shiny
those
deck so I
particles
could
turned
skip
red as it
any
went
others
in like a
that might appear.
Pokeball.
My catch
It's
combo
one of
was
those
still
little
broken,
touches
though,
that
so
is
I
very
had to
much
build it
like,
back up and
okay,
try and
cool.
make it across the finish line now that my goal was well
Yeah,
within
that is.
reach.
They're
Also,
all kind of
the thought of how
again.
long
They're kind of references all the catch ones to videos. So they'll kind of evolve over time. But again, you watch more, you realize where some of them
the
are from.
Diglett Hunt took was still very clearly at the forefront of my mind, so I even put in some off-stream overtime.
Off-stream overtime.
And because
time.
I'm so smart,
And the little overtime time as it slowly
so I
slips
thought.
off
The
screen.
thought of how long the Diglett Hunt took was still very clearly at the forefront of my mind, so I even put in some off-stream
Off-screen
overtime.
time.
And because
slowly
I'm so smart,
slides.
I even messed up my recording, so I have the 5
And that was actually the first time I put the technical
minutes
difficulties
after
thing
I
in.
caught the second Nidoran around the 29-hour mark recorded.
Which I definitely
but
need to make a scene on
nothing
here so I
else.
can
At least
randomly
I have proof of
cut
it in
to
my
it.
boxes. I guess that.
God, I hated this.
But putting that mistake behind me, it was on to hour 30.
Like,
the
I've been
final
so
stretch,
good
and the last hunt
about-
for this challenge. I really want.
I mean,
to
no
finish
rush.
this off on
It's
stream
more
with
just like
everyone, so there
so
was
you
gonna
understand
be
that
no more
I think
offline
more
hunt
about
for me
this.
from now on.
But
Jumping on
this
stream the next day.
that annoyed me so much. The fact that I didn't record a whole section of the hunt and only the aftermath. That when it came to doing the shiny Gen 9 stuff, I made sure to record so much of it. And of all of those hours of recording, I only missed, I want to say, a little bit, which I just did some like extra B-roll afterwards, which was like some sandwich and hunting Brambleghast time. But I never actually missed any shinies, which I was happy with. Which for 200 hours of footage isn't bad for only missing, I think it was like 20 minutes.
And getting my shiny Dodrio out to try and
that was
bring
just 'cause
some
I got a
extra
call
luck while
in
hoping to
between
see those
and
telltale
got distracted
sparkles.
and
It
pressed
was
pause
almost
at the
like
wrong
an
time.
act of mercy from Shiny Arceus, since at the 31-hour
I did like this a little bit.
Dodrio out to
fact
try
that-
and bring some extra luck while hoping
where
to
is
see
it?
those telltale sparkles. It was almost like an
So it goes
act
white.
of mercy from
It pushes the screen down to it actually goes up to the sky. I think that's the sky in Scarlet. Oh, I hate those moments. A Pokemon Home trade for me? Okay. I'm only a couple minutes after the end of this. I guess we can jump on afterwards. I'm curious. I can also throw you over a shiny as well.
Shiny Arceus, since
Yeah.
at the 31-hour and 15
It pushes
minute mark,
up to the sky and then
there
goes
was a
back
normal
down. So it's a
Nidoran
bit
on
of
the
like
screen. So of
scene
course,
continuity
taking my
to it.
catch combo to 10 more than the funny number.
And
Then
also
I
helps
found
me
a
like
female coloured Nidoran I was looking for.
there we
Completely
go,
catching
like
part
one
of
I found the other
challenge
day.
at 31 hours, 16 minutes and 7 seconds. All that
Yeah.
was left now was
little ways like that where it's like it goes up to the sky and comes down. Also helps me like hide cuts and make it feel a bit more continuous, which is also something
take
I like doing. You'll notice sometimes like I'll zoom into my camera and come back out. There might be a little fade in between there, but it's
all of the
sort of
shinies I
hiding
caught
cuts.
into Cerulean Cave, catch 'em XP sacks, because that's how level 'em.
Also, by the way, XP sacks, that's just another old stream referencing. That's not even like from videos. Which, if I go in here, you'll notice like this emote. That's an XP sack because whenever I hunt anything in Let's Go, the way I level them up is in chances because it gives the most XP. XP is all based on health, which is why chances usually good. Okay, no worries. I'll keep it in mind. I'll make notes for it. Oh no, I did say I'd be not streaming tomorrow, but probably Thursday. Yeah. Remind me then if I don't. Oh yeah, you're following. I forgot that was a follower emote. I forgot I had follower emotes.
works in these games.
But yeah,
and
that's
evolve any that
where
are
XP
needed to
sacks
from a
come
shiny
from.
dex.
Because
Then,
that's in
lastly,
the Let's Go
quickly
games and
jumping
pretty much
back into
everything
Brilliant
how I
Diamond to
level them
evolve
up.
one of my Bronzor I found
If it's
into
available.
a Bronzong, officially finishing the challenge at 31 hours, 40 minutes, and 22 seconds by the time I transferred them all into Pokemon Home. And for anyone curious, these Pokemon were Copper the Bronzor, Diamond the Bronzong, Jolette the
You've seen all
Diglett,
these?
Joel the Dug Trio,
We went through all these
Bag the
before?
Nidoran, Mitten the Nidorino,
Bag,
and Sock the Nidoran.
Mitten, and Sock. I've still actually forgotten. I need to go back to the stream for why we ended up calling him that. It was something to do with Nidoking, and then I themed the rest off them. But I feel like there was something
These
questionable that I
might
might
seem
not
like
even want to
random
reference.
names, but what can I say? It's a cliche of you just had to be there. It also took my shiny dex total.
You'll also notice the audio difference. Yeah, basically the crew. The audio difference because I definitely got some totals wrong, which I did a lot in the Shiny Gen 9 video. Getting like shiny totals and total times and stuff. When stuff's very like factual, I don't like doing on-screen fixes. I'd rather it just be like one solid thing where you can listen to it and it all be correct rather than listen to it and it's incorrect, but on screen it is correct.
From 19 to 26.
I also stopped doing this because I realized this is something like it sort of puts a sequence to the videos where I thought if I stop doing this, you can watch videos out of sequence
As a
and it'll
funny
still be
side
fine.
note as well, after
And
all
the
of
fact that
this, I spent part
26,
of my 12-hour celebration stream
it's now in
catching
like the
shinies for
200s.
viewers. One of those happened to be Lucario,
I
and when I traded
forgot we
over that
did this.
Lucario, I
This
got
is where-
PTSD flashbacks in the form of a shiny
Lesson
Diglett
999
in
came
game.
from. That's where he came from. I forgot it was in this video. This stream's just weirdly come together as like one. Like we've looked at all this stuff and now it's coming full circle.
Only adding salt
They're telling me to look at the name as well.
to the wound when I noticed the nickname was less than 999, just pointing out how bad my luck was on that hunt.
1,770 to get 2.
And that's kind of why I do this.
Okay. This scene has so many
Not
like
to go
little
on.
things. So
Long hunt.
in
and
the
I've
sky, there's like a montage of like
multiple
all the
streams to
shinies and
borderline go insane.
everything we've
But to make
encountered.
stories and share
But also, I just caught the Cyndaquil. I caught Quill, the one I showed you before this.
them with
And he just randomly appears below because when I was recording the B-roll, I just happened to be able to composite that over.
anyone who listen, and maybe even have a
Which
few
is just funny. And then also this emote as well, which I'm not sure. The basic one might be in there, but I think sub-emotes. There's also that emote is in the sky just because it's a lull. And I thought, again, little thing for like if you come to the streams, there's little callbacks in the videos. Cheers. I do try and put a little bit in there.
And
Considering
as always,
I have a
if
film
you want to join
background.
me in creating more of these stories, you can
And
always
also very
subscribe to
nicely-
the channel.
Okay. This little cheeky stuff. Considering I've got a film background, I can't not
Always,
think
if you
about
wanna
all that
join me
kind
in
of stuff.
creating more of these stories, you can always subscribe.
Okay. Cheeky bits. The best video you've ever watched is the title of the video. Also, this is probably the Livindex video because it's got the biggest view count. Subscribe for more with my logo. Just in there. And then whatever videos. John Stone's videos come up a lot in my suggested whenever I get these screenshots. And I think as I caught every shiny before each gym video definitely has appeared more than once. Also, that was on 111,000. I think it's now on
To
123.
the channel, follow my Twitch.
Again, I like to be cheeky. So, and you can barely see it underneath the play bar here, but I can't actually get rid of it, which is annoying. It's called the best stream you've ever seen. I could technically to just edit more. Maybe the next video put out, it is just all that one video in the suggestions. That might be funny. But yeah, the stream is called The Best Stream You've Ever Seen. And in the chat, it's also like all of the emotes at the time. Plus, follow the channel, follow the channel, follow the channel, follow the channel. It's a little bit shameless at the end because this is the one time I give myself to do it. But again, trying to be a bit seamless with it.
And
So
maybe even
it's
have a few
all this
watch along
one
the way.
shot.
And as always,
But then
if you want to join me in creating more of these
Zooms out
stories,
to the
you can
YouTube
always
with
subscribe
the
to
same shot
channel,
on screen
follow my Twitch,
and
or just
Twitch.
like the video and share your own stories down below.
To keep it a bit
But
continuous.
That's it for now.
I love
and
doing that
I'll
kind
catch
of
you all
thing.
in the next one.
And that was only 10 minutes. If I ever want to do it, like if there's a chill stream more towards Christmas, I'll probably do one of the longer videos where you can see some of the more in-depth stuff I do. But yeah, you've kind of got a half a sense of what I do on stream-ish, I guess. Next stream will be a lot more playing games and challenges. Yeah, that's something, I don't know where that came from originally. I just started ending streams by going like, boy! Can't remember where that started, but when I actually got to doing the Living Dex video, I've been streaming long enough that I kind of established it. I thought, again, people who watch streams will get it. And it's also just like a quick, like, I'm out. Like, quick eject button, whack it, I'm done. So yeah, I guess. What's that been? 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours there. I will have to get this up and get a thumbnail done. I'm not going to be live tomorrow. I'm going to try and be live Thursday, which I need to decide. It depends how much time I'm going to do. Because like I say, I'm going to try and do Scarlet and Violet. Also, let's get some music. I'm going to try and do Scarlet and Violet in one sitting. Like that Dex. So that might be maybe a Friday job. Technically. Maybe. Depending on how much I get into the Living Dex. So Living Dex is probably the next thing I'm going to do. So you can be expecting that. I'm going to workshop some challenges and restrictions in the meantime. And probably throw them in Discord. And people can maybe... I know you said you don't have Discord. Or maybe I might do like community posts or stuff. Yeah, I guess that could... I'm thinking... I'm heading off, yeah, in a minute. I'm doing a little bit of thinking before I do. Discord's just useful for keeping up with communities. So yeah, I'd probably definitely recommend it, even if it is just like in our little safe corner. That could be interesting. Oh. So, I haven't watched them personally. But the way, like, PM7 kind of does, like, a community, like, we find all these shinies of a single generation. Which is kind of what gave me the idea for my video. Maybe we do that and I make that its own video. Could be its own video, or could be an event thing. Like I was saying, that could be, like, everyone chips in. And we just kind of like have a group Excel sheet. Okay, you give me some fun ideas that we can work with. But yeah, I'm going to workshop some challenges and restrictions before next stream. Probably like drop them somewhere. And maybe try and get some similar things once you've got an idea of what I'm going for. But, like I say, we are pretty much done for the first one back. Going to try and stream a bit more. But... you can enjoy the new end screen, and I'll catch us all in a bit.